Support for this podcast comes from the law firm of Davis Malm. Whether you're a developer, property owner, manager, or commercial tenant, their real estate attorneys know the lay of the land, not just the law. Learn more at davismalm.com.
WBUR Podcasts, Boston.
I'm Daryl C. Murphy, and you're listening to The Common. WBUR Senior Arts and Culture Editor Diana Bell. Welcome back to The Common.
Hi, Daryl. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, we had to because we're talking arts guides today. And that's where you and the good folks at the Arts and Culture team share with us some recommendations with a local tie that range from music to visual arts to film and more. Even books are in there. So
oh, yeah.
Y'all got it covered. And we talked to you in January, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was cold.
Yep.
It was the winter arts guides.
Winter. Now, spring is here. Can't you feel it? Yes, I'm walking around seeing those little tulips and flowers start to peek out. So
well, let me correct myself. Spring is almost here. I wanted to be here so bad. But,
me too.
But in the meantime, you got spring arts guides for us to get us ready for the coming season. So first, I want to get right into it with some music. And I understand WBUR contributor Noah Schaefer put together a list of 10 albums coming out this season. Tell me about one of your favorites.
Yeah, so I have 3 for you today.
Okay.
First up is Lisa Bastoni. She is a Massachusetts-based singer-songwriter, and she's out with a new album called On the Water. It's a collection of 12 songs that are kind of observations of daily life and also an exploration of memories. So I'm going to play a little bit of the song Let's Look at Houses for you.
I'd do anything for you except get a divorce. Let's get it on all morning like the teenagers we were. Let's hold each other's hands like we'll never get bored. Let's look at houses we know we can't afford.
Relatable content from Massachusetts.
Yes, so relatable. Like that's what I do too in my spare time. I just dream of like houses that we can't afford. It's kind of romantic and sad.
It's cute. It's cute. All right, now that's Lisa Bastoni. It's her first album in 5 years, and you just played us her single, Let's Look at Houses, and it's off of the album On the Water.
Yeah, so that's out right now.
That's already out.
You can go listen to it.
All right, hit me with another.
DJ Y Sham. So this is an artist we featured back in 2021, and she's also DJ'd at City Space.
Mm-hmm.
And she's known around the scene for her collaboration in the studio and on stage, and this album is really a continuation of that. It's called Bigger Than Khaled, DJ Khaled, as we all know him. It's out April 23rd. So let's listen to the song Memories.
Never leave my side, never leave my side. Heading for the pain, can't even explain. Never let go of the memories. You will never die cause you got me. Never let you die, never let you die. Look me in my eyes, never say goodbye. Have a good time.
So that features A.B. Soren, Shells, and Swish.
Okay, I'm getting nice sunny day vibes on that one.
Yeah. And I think what's really exciting about this album, aside from the collaboration and highlighting other artists in the state, is she's going to be stepping in the spotlight herself with her first ever solo song called City Dreams. So there's really a lot to look forward to on this one.
Okay. Now that's DJ Y Sham, and she's coming out with an album called Bigger Than Khaled, and that's out April 23rd, and you just played us the song Memories.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. What's the third?
So this is a name I know a lot of NPR listeners and WBUR listeners will know. Elisa Amador.
Who?
What?
Never heard of her.
Yeah, the 2022 NPR Tiny Desk Contest winner is out with her first full-length album, Multitudes. So that's going to bring us right to the end of the season, June 6th. Let's listen to her song, I Need to Believe, which she actually played at Club Passim in Cambridge.
When it's so hard not to feel that the beauty isn't real, that it's never good enough. I need to believe that there's nothing wrong with the songs I'm singing.
Her voice is really mesmerizing. I was like zoning out while listening. I was like, oh, where am I? Not in the studio.
Yeah, that's good. That's off of her first album, Multitude. She's been working, doing a lot
yeah.
getting a little buzz going on.
Oh, yeah. She's been going nonstop. What really caught the judges' eyes back in 2022, or their ears, I suppose, was she actually had a bilingual entry, which is kind of rare for the Tiny Desk contest. And she still brings that seamless transition between English and Spanish on this album. So I'm really looking forward to hearing what she's got in store for us.
Right on, right on. Diana, I want to take a break here. You just gave us some good music. I want to give folks a chance to let it settle in for a second. Maybe they got to do some Google searching. But when we get back, we're going to get into the visual arts. All right?
Sounds good.
All right.
Did you kill Marlene Johnson?
I think you're one of the first people to have actually asked.
From WBUR and ZSP Media, this is Beyond All Repair, a new podcast about an unsolved murder that will leave you questioning everything.
Somebody should be in jail for murdering my sister.
A woman who's never been believed.
As long as they think I have done this, then they're not looking for who actually did this.
And that's what makes it a cold case.
No, it's a botched case.
And a search for the truth, once and for all.
Wow, it just gets more interesting.
Beyond All Repair. Listen and follow wherever you get your podcasts.
Be careful. You're digging in a place that's been very peaceful for a while.
Do it anyway. Dig.
And we're back with WBUR Arts and Culture editor Diana Bell. So, Diana Bell, we are talking about the 2024 Spring Arts Guides, and you just gave us some music recommendations from those guides. Talk to us about visual arts. Let's get into that.
Yeah, so I actually have a little song to transition you into the visual arts guide. So I'm just going to play this song for you. Tell me if you recognize it.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
Yes. How could I forget? It is burned into my brain forever.
Yes.
One of the greatest videos of all time.
Also the first video to hit 1 billion views on YouTube.
Right.
So you might be wondering, what does this have to do with visual arts? I will tell you. So the popularity of this song and Korean culture is a focus of a new exhibit at the MFA called Hallyu, which actually means Korean wave. And it's all about that, just how Korean culture is really kind of hit it on our scene. Because normally it's like, oh, America is the one setting the stage for
this is real.
What's popular. But yeah, so in this exhibit, there's around 250 objects on display. You have everything from outfits worn by K-pop idols, including the iconic pink suit jacket for Gangnam Style. That'll be there. And then you also have things like 18th century pottery, which you might expect to see at a museum. And then this is I don't know if this is going to be exciting or horrifying, but fans of the film Parasite can see a recreation of the bathroom set.
Okay.
At the museum.
Parasite was a great movie.
It was great. But I don't know if I'd want to go visit that bathroom.
Fair enough.
We'll see, though.
Okay, now that's Hallyu, which means the wave in Korean, right? And that's about how Korean popular culture has taken over in America. You know, a lot of people are feeling it. And that's at the Museum of Fine Arts starting on March 24th, and it will end on July 28th.
Yep. So you got a few months to look at it.
Okay, bet. So that's taking you from the spring right into the summer. What do you have across the river? I understand you have a suggestion for us over there.
Oh, yeah. At the Harvard Art Museum's, Latoya M. Hobbs has larger-than-life works on display. Or maybe they're just literally life-sized works. There are 5 pieces. They're each 8 feet tall and 12 feet wide, and they are scenes from her day. You've got, her getting up in the morning, doing her morning routine, to making dinner with her family, to some time in the studio. And these are pieces that she carved from wood and then made prints out of, and the detail is just astounding. It's incredible. And those are on display through July 21, so it's something you can check out right now.
Okay, so that's Latoya M. Hobbs. It's time at Harvard Arts Museum. running now, and it runs through July 21st, right?
Yes.
All right, now we're going to talk about movies.
Yes.
The Oscars just passed recently. You know, I'm sure folks are still feeling the movie buzz. What do you got for us there?
So first up, Wicked Queer Film Fest is happening April 5th through the 14th, and it's actually celebrating 40 years. And they're going to be playing throwbacks and a fresh batch of what Wicked Queer executive director Sean Cotter calls B-movie magic.
Mm-hmm.
And the screenings are going to be at venues around Boston, including the Coolidge Corner Theater and the ICA, and also at the Brattle. And there will be a few films you can also stream online.
Nice.
I'm going to have a highlight of the fest for you if you want to check it out. All right. So it's called Transsexuals from Space, and it's a 2012 film set in Boston.
This is the planet we've decided to invade. It's called Earth.
Cotter called this the most fantastic thing they've ever seen. So basically, transsexual troublemakers from outer space come to Earth, and then they get more than they bargained for. So
I bet.
It seems like it's going to be fun. At the screening, the director, Brina Healy's going to be there, and they're encouraging space cosplay. So if you want to check that out, it's April 14th at the Brattle.
I like when movies become experiences. I like encouraging people to get dressed up for that. I like that. That's dope. So that's the Wicked Queer Festival running from April 5th to the 14th. And where's that at?
It's at the Coolidge Corner Theater, the ICA, the Brattle, and also some of the films will be able to stream online too.
All right, so close us out with one more.
Yes, this one's happening a little sooner. March 20th through the 24th, the Boston Underground Film Festival is going to be taking place at the Brattle Theater, all in one place. This fest always brings an eclectic blend from indies to major festival contenders. And if people check it out this year, they might recognize the face of Sydney Sweeney of Euphoria and The White Lotus. She's going to be in the film Immaculate. And she plays a nun at a well-regarded convent in Italy, but there's a dark turn.
Oh.
Yeah. I've seen some film stills.
It's a horror movie?
Yeah, I think so. I've seen, like, in the still, she has blood on her face, so that looks kind of bad.
Yo,
Something happens.
When I see a horror movie and there's a nun in it,
Yeah.
I'm like, this is probably going to be good.
I think so, too. Nuns are spooky.
Yeah.
Or,
Shout out to all the nuns out there.
Yeah, sorry. We respect you.
So that's the Boston Underground Film Festival, and that's where?
That's at the Brattle.
And that's at the Brattle in Cambridge, and that is running from March 20th to March 24th.
Yes.
All right, so that's soon, folks. You want to get on that. My last question to you.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to the most in this Spring Arts Guide? Well, what are you excited about?
So I'm really excited about the first museum survey of the work of Fairleigh Baez. She's going to be at the ICA. It was like one of our first trips back together as a group. When restrictions had started to lift during COVID, the ICA had their watershed open, which when that opens, I think sometime in the spring, you got to go check it out. You take a little ferry over. It's fun. But she basically created this huge interactive sculpture. It reminded me of it being like an Atlantis or something, like walking through things. And so just seeing more of her work at the museum and a huge exhibit just for her is going to be really exciting.
Awesome. Say the name one more time.
Fairleigh Baez, and that one's April 4th through September 2nd at the ICA.
Got it. Well, thank you for those recommendations, Diana. This was fun. Can't wait to have you back. Yes. Shout out to you and the Arts and Culture team for putting this list of recommendations together, these arts guides. Thank you so much for coming through to The Common.
Thanks for having me. And if anybody wants to check them out, just go to wbur.org/spring, and they'll all be there.
Plug that work. And that's our show for today. Thank you so much for listening to The Common. If you want to get in touch with us with your own recommendations, hit us up on Instagram at WBURTheCommon or send us an email at thecommon@wbur.org. I'm Daryl C. Murphy, and I will talk to you tomorrow.